that later.
Why can I do that? I'm struggling. Although I'm struggling with that. There we go. That's faster. Way faster. Do it. Jump cancel.
Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round one. Fight.
Should have been paired. I don't know the matchup. Sauced up right, feel more successful. And some of those look quite high, so I might be able to double Q. Let me see. Didn't block. There's got to be a way to just regular punish it. Not sharp today. That's all good. Let me go on replay. Oh, let me see. Oh. See what I can learn here. I think that shoulder is launch punishable. I'm pretty sure that shoulder is launch punishable. That homing move is look like I think it's a high. That's definitely a high. Okay, that's what I thought. But do we gotta mix up after this? What's it, the input? Down for 1, down for 3, or 4. So it's a mid mix-up on it. That's all I wanted to know. Gotta be careful. That's a high though. That's -10. I always trying to figure this out. Like, I know it's minus somehow. That's a high. Okay. They like to do this running move here too. Oh, here stairs, it's -2. Oh, shit. -2. This shit was a hard on. Boom. Boom. I don't know how it's been flipped. That's interesting. That's gotta be punishable, right? Oh, -12. Okay. Oh shit, I'm tired. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Round 2. Fight.
+6. That's I always thought this was a high, but it's a mid. 'Cause I can't tell on this game what's a fucking mid, what's a mid and what's a high, bro. It's always so confusing to me. But it's -14, so if I block it. Gotta block it though. A double, so I got hit. I don't know, did I duck? I was trying to Korean back dash and I messed up. Why try to Korean back dash in the middle of this? That was so dumb of me. So Tamon is staying because right. Okay. Tamon is standing. Tamon is standing. While the game doesn't tell you what is punishable. Let me turn off the air, bro. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm gonna have to make me some coffee. I'm gonna have to get up and make some coffee here soon. I am so sleepy, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, man. We got some kittens. We got 2 kittens, and man, they've been keeping me up. They've been keeping me up at night. I ain't been getting no sleep. But you know, grind don't stop. Trying to figure this out. To my understanding, why the game doesn't tell you like stuff like that is punishable? Because I'm guessing there's another hit to the string or something. But I don't know. This looked like a finisher. That's only +9 or -9. That's not even punishable. But on wake up, I'm forced to watch out for this move. I don't like that.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, I knew this is a high. I knew that I had a feeling this move was a high, but I don't know. That's a little too fast for me to be trying to, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It does gel. That's such a weird move. Such a weird move. Okay. I hate when certain moves like gel together. Okay. No, the other match, he ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing to do either. So, oh shit. Go back to standby.
Get ready for the next battle.
He ain't do nothing crazy. There's a few opportunities
for the
on there.
next battle.
I gotta watch a video or watch her playback too after this set. So, I know. I kind of know, but then I kind of don't know.
Round 1.
I just know some of her buttons.
Fight.
I think that move is punishable. I think. Up there. That's a high. I dropped it. It's over here.
Fight.
That's a high. Oh, I didn't even press nothing. Right there. I don't know how I got hit. I must have missed some footage. Got a low parry that one stream. Let's see if my I messed up. Oops, that's not what I tried to do there. Now my gave it up. That is a high. Okay. We like to see those. Wow. Wow, what's up with like moves just like realigning itself? Holy.
Fight.
I don't really care about the combo. Oh, she can slide from there. Okay, forgot. Been a while since I fought shot you. She plus on the hit. She must be plus. But I probably could parry afterwards, maybe. I probably could parry afterwards, right? Yeah, they do that a lot. They do hypnotist too. After that interaction. So. It's not a high. Okay. Let's try to like jab check and see where it lets me jab check. Block those. Let's say no tick. No tick. That's a high. Okay. Do I supposed to duck that? I think I'm supposed to duck that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's launch punishable. That was launch punishable. I know that the shoulder is launch punishable. I don't know how that counter hit me. Did that even counter hit me or it just worked? Well, Xiaoyu players don't want to play defense. You know they don't. That's a high. I don't know how I got hit there. It's a high, low high. Track. Okay. Okay. So let's fight. Yeah, I'm down. Okay. Learned a lot through that fight. What's his defense was? 65, yeah. You sound ready for more training? Yeah, bro. We could get it. Oh, I'm tired though. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm probably gonna just run Kazuya because I need to work on my wave dash pressure. So, yeah. But that's probably just what's gonna be today. Just me running Kazuya and you know, giving you a few pointers here and there. Oh, tired. All right, man. Let's see where you at. Let's see where you at. Let's see where you at.
Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Nice step. Beautiful step. Nice punish. Nice duck. Nice electric. some pleasure.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh. Oh, okay. Nice. That's a good mid check.
Fight.
Oops. Oops, wrong mid. Nice, I swear. Oh, I swear.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, you wasted your E.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, wow. Hail Mary option. Okay. Well, I know it's a lot of Hail Mary. Oh. Be patient.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh man. I'm not shocked today. Oh man. I'm not shocked today. I gotta do wall rising 1+2 when I do that. For the tracks. I'm just not good at it.
One. Fight.
mistake. Okay, another L2. Weird options here. I did four.
Fight.
Oops. Oh, maybe I should use right into that, boy. I am not sure. I tried it. Oops. I'm messing up a lot, y'all. Oh, wait. I'm tearing up right now.
Round 4. Fight.
Oops. We punish.
Final round. Fight.
Oh. Right there, I'll just say mostly you miss like the punishes. You could have got a bigger punish, but I noticed because Dante, my homie Dante, do this too. He don't punish optimally enough. Like he don't get a bigger. You don't like I did a minus 14 move, and then you only did your 10 frame punish into stance. And I don't believe. I'm a firm believer. In long sets, it's bad to do stance all the time because stance make you predictable. So I think like you are too much. You're emphasizing, and plus you're ducking a lot too. I'm catching you. I just keep missing pudding. But I think you are not getting big enough punishes. You sidestepping good, which is really good. Your sidestep is a lot more cleaner. I feel like you could pressure a lot more. Put on more pressure. Nice punish. Nice punish. That was a good punish on that move.
Fight.
Let's try that again. Like right now, I think your pressure is a little bit underwhelming. I feel like you're letting me kind of like dictate the match. You should be poking a little bit more with 2-1, which you have been, but you should be challenging certain situation with 2-1 sometimes.
Round 1. Fight.
Still electric. Electro. Oh, he did the same though. Oh, I messed up. You wasting heat. So you could. Unless gyms just don't get big punishes. Gyms just don't get big punish, but I feel like you get some of this back. Oops, I didn't do that. Oh, I stepped the wrong way. That's my fault. I would have got around there if I'd have stepped the right way. Yeah, you wasted your heat a lot of the times way too early. Now, it's working out against me right now because my Kazuya is not good. My Kazuya is really bad, and I don't know how to utilize his heat effectively. So, and he got one of the most insane heats in the game. So, but right now you're like you wasting it. You wasting it. It's too big of a comeback tool. Oops. I couldn't stop that. I don't know, plus. Oh, part different. Hard distance.
Round 2. Fight.
Got clipped. Oh man. Yeah, I can't play Kazuya today. I'm too sleepy. Oh. I'm too sleepy You gotta focus and be on point. My movement's not on point today.
Fight.
Oops. Like, that was a weird move. Oh.
Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Yeah, I can't play positive there, boy. I'm too sleepy, man. I'm way too sleepy. I'm gonna just play random. I'm tired. We got some kittens, man. These kittens be keeping me up at night, bro. And then one of my kittens, bro, they just be like scratching at me, or they be scratching at me like at night and stuff. I keep waking them in at night. They be knocking over stuff. So this your last one? All right. Bro, like these damn kittens, bro. I'm sleepy. I was up to like 3, 4 in the morning last night. I got no sleep, dog. And I had to wake up at 8. But now I'm just like, that shit, I feel like a damn zombie. I'm trying to like just figure out matchup. I got on here to figure out matchup stuff, but I'm not engaged into what's going on the screen right now.
Round 1.
I ain't saying on it. Shit. That didn't reach. That didn't hit him. I'm sleepy. Oh yeah, he can't punish that, right? I'll be aware of that. I forgot. Oh, there. I keep forgetting that I gotta duck that string. I was so on point. I think I whipped it. I was on point. With Rain, I don't have to think as much. Especially how I approach to neutral. So I don't have to think as much. I can just do shit. That's why I play her. Yeah, I see you gonna just keep doing that. Oops. I messed it up. I forgot what to do there. Oh man. Oh, you done? Okay. I'm sorry, bro. You better start doing something.
Round 3. Fight.
Sometimes some certain things you do feel like auto programmed for you to do it. Like I don't know if you like assessing the situation right. I don't know. That's a good side step. Oh, I messed up. I missed input. I get like certain things feel like you auto doing it. I haven't been able to punish it. I've noticed it, but like some stuff feel like you auto doing it. But I'm just not sharp today, so I can't punish it like I want to. Like right there. My back dash got hit because I was slow. I fucked up my back dash. I got clipped right there. So that's my fault. That was happening when I was fighting against a Fang earlier. That kept on happening. I'm like, shit, bro. I don't know. Today is the best day for me to play the game, but I'm trying to figure out some matchup shit. Okay, accident. I didn't mean to do that. I was late. Reaction just late. I was late again. Oh shit. No, fucked up. Fucked up. My brain froze for a second. I'm missing it. Oh, get that. That hit me. Oops. I fucked up my health quick. Oh. Oh, you got me. I'm probably dead here. Yeah, I'm just not sharp today. Holy shit, I'm tired. Good shit though, but main thing I noticed is like some of your options feel like auto, like you just auto doing it, and obviously I'm not on my shit, so like you fucking me up for it. But like I'll show you what I mean. Like some things you just auto doing. It feels like you just gravitating towards it. And then I feel like in certain situations you could put on a pressure, but it's just how you going about putting on that pressure. So it's like I feel like grabbing is okay, but like don't make it obvious that you want to grab, right? Especially when your opponent, you know your opponent is looking for it, right? Like for instance, if I duck a few of your electrics, it don't make sense for you to go for a grab right after as a counter. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. My girl called. Hello? Hello? All right, I'm back. But like I was saying, like you still here? Fuck, bro. I might have to get off screen, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm so tired, bro. I might try to take a nap. Sleepy. Oh, okay. So like, for instance, like I think it was this one. Like it's just some of the options you going for here, and then I feel like you assessing like how I'm playing incorrectly, right? Because what I say is like you playing one aspect of the game, right? Where it's like for instance, right? For instance, okay. Like I know to duck this shit. I just didn't do it. I'm just not locked in. That's good. I like this. You had like plus 6. You know what I'm saying? I don't like necessarily you going into stance here. Like is that I just don't, unless you got to read in that situation. But I mean, it's a play style preference. Yeah, every time I land this shit, I forget the combo. But you have a habit of choosing the same get up option every time, right? And then you're guest ducking like a shit ton. Like a shit ton you're guessing. like stop. Like you, like a lot of people have this problem. Don't ever guess duck. He said, because I'm looking for a hell sweep. No, you better off is just sidestepping, right? You better off is just sidestepping. You just better off just getting up sidestepping and just try to collect data first before you start just going for hard reads. Like try to collect a little more data before you just start hard ducking, right? Because so like best thing to do is to sidestep first, right? If you don't know how a situation gonna play out, I feel it's better to sidestep than just duck. Because in this game, there's so many devastating mids in the game. And plus, when your opponent, when they get in heat, when your opponent get in heat, like everything, like damn, a lot of mids just launch you in heat, right? So sitting there like guess ducking a situation, unless like you're trying to experiment with the matchup, right? And you know look for a specific scenario where you think this is you could duck a move, then I get it if you experiment. But if you trying to play and you trying to make right reads and right calls, no, sitting there guess ducking a situation is the worst thing you could do. It's the worst thing you do when you're looking for something. I think that's the worst thing you could do in this game, when you're purposely looking for something. But instead, you should just be using your movement to your advantage, right? In that part, I would say you were doing that well at times, and then you'll go away from it and you start guess ducking, like a lot of times. I noticed it, I was just fucking up, bro. I can't turn my brain off because you like that. That's a good heat smash to keep me on the wall, so I like that. So like this is a good scenario right there. Like that was good. You know, that's just unfortunate. There's no telling what I'm gonna do. You gotta get better at approaching. Like I feel like you don't approach good, you know. Good challenge to a 4. See, like this just with me when I say like you turning your brain. It look like I'm not saying you are. It just feels like you're turning your brain off. Okay, you get this situation here. Look at where our health is at, and then you did that. You got the hit. You got frame advantage, and then you just throw out heat smash. Like you just wasted. You just wasted. You know. Your greatest asset in the game. You just wasted it. And that's what I mean. Like, okay, it feels like you auto-programming some shit. And then your lows is like still like extremely predictable. You should be checking on 214 after this. That's because people normally assume a low there. He said, that's why I use heat smash. No. You know what you should have done instead of heat smash? If you thought you was gonna get another launcher, 442, because you pushed me towards the wall. 442. Like 442, you could have done that because it pushed me towards the wall, but instead you didn't go nowhere. Look. We still in the, like, damn near center stage. Like we didn't go nowhere, so you don't have no advantage here. So it was like no point. And then trying to assume what I'm gonna do opposed to what other people do is never a good thing. I don't think you should be going into a fight. You shouldn't go into fights thinking somebody gonna do what other people do. Like you shouldn't have that mindset, because that creates a flow chart. Everybody has a flow chart in this game. Some people hide it better than others. But everybody has a flowchart, a option. You know, they particularly go to in a particular situation. You shouldn't be going into. You could go into the first match, like okay, like the first match. You could go into it doing your flowchart, But as you're doing your flowchart, you should be collecting information on your opponent, how your opponent play. Is he mashing a lot? Is he going for YOLO options a lot? Is he parrying a lot? Is he power crushing a lot? Is he stepping a bunch? What is he? Is he playing super aggressive? Is he playing spacing? Is he playing like these are questions you asking yourself as you flowcharting your own offense, right? And if you lose, it's not a bad thing. It's just okay, cool. You know, I'm collecting information, and then after I feel like I got enough information, or the round is close enough where I like, all right, cool. I got to start making my comeback. Then cool, you start immediately putting that information into play, right? You know what I'm saying? You going into it thinking like, oh, well, most people just duck here. And you're like, nah, like you could start off doing that, but then like your opponent is not doing that shit. Then like, what's the point in keep having that same mindset? You know what I'm saying? But in this instance, why I'm a little harsher on you on that is because A, we played against each other numerous times, so you should have a general idea of my playing style, right? And then not been a bunch of times I ducked right there. Because to me, it's no point. Why would I duck? It don't make sense for me to duck. It don't make sense for me to duck. A, because you're in heat. I don't want to get launched in heat. So I'm willing to eat a few lows. I don't want to get launched in heat, right? B, I don't want to get hit by your heat smash. I know that shit kicks me far as hell. I don't want to get hit by it, so you could get a wall splat from like downtown. So I don't want to do that. So most likely I'm going to back up and play the spacing and waste out your heat and just poke and jab at you to just waste your heat out, right? Me ducking doesn't make any sense here. So right now you're having a hard time playing that small Tekken because you're not reading like these little interactions like good enough. And a lot of times you go for like panic move, or you repeatedly use the same panic, or not panic option, but the same defensive option, right? So you gotta like switch it up sometimes. Right here is a 2-1. It's a good 2-1 check. I don't know why you sidestep right there. You could have got something big here for matching. But you sidestep, which is fine. Sometimes some people match. I matched there. But you should have sidestepped 2-1 right there. Take your frames, but you got something decent, but you messed up again. Right there, so. Like you getting better at using your movement, but now you gotta cut out like you need to cut out the bad habits of like the bad habits of autopiloting like certain options, especially when that option has been beaten, and stop running stand pressure so much. I feel like you got the same problem as my homie like E9 do, who I play against. Like, you too relying on stance pressure when you got like solid poking tools. And the only reason that like those kind of things is so glaring to me is because I'm using characters that don't have good poking. You know, like Kazuya and Heihachi don't have the best poking tool. You know, so you know Kazuya better. You know, but it's kind of tough to put it together with him. He's just a lot harder. You know? See, good step. That's a good step there. It's a beautiful step right there. I mean, it wasn't a bad option. We haven't showed it before, so it wasn't that bad. Like you could get a lot more if you read the interaction better. You could get a lot more interaction, or a lot more I mean, it's not wrong necessarily. Some things you're doing is not necessarily wrong because the game encourages it quite a bit. It's just when you playing against good players, Like you're not gonna get away with doing shit like that. And then when you hit that wall, you're gonna hit that wall like hard as hell. Trust me, and I'm speaking from my like self. I hit a wall because I'm fighting people who play gimmicky and everything and all that shit. So like you definitely want to like think about the little interactions a little bit more and try to like collect more data. I feel like when you particularly in a pressure situation, you go for like some of the biggest options a lot. So you do your power crush a lot, you do your parry a lot. Like Jin parry is good, but at the same time, like it's how you place it that it makes it so obvious that that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like for instance, if I'm using Heihachi, you getting wall splatted, right? For a lot of those options, because you're guest ducking a lot, right? And that's what Heihachi wants you to do. He wants you to duck him, right? So most of the time, most opponents, you're supposed to just stand block against Heihachi, right? Because Heihachi has so many like devastating mids. Like I bet you like probably a matchup you probably struggle with is probably like Brian. Because Brian got so many like devastating mids. If you just duck him, he gonna fuck you up for it, right? So like you don't want to just like guess duck. You want to like see what they doing, right? See their defensive tendency, see their offensive tendency, like what option they do throw out, right?
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah. And then like another thing I noticed about you is that like to compensate when you have to I can't even say the word. To make up the fact that like you don't have like the best timing, to like offset your like timing, to offset like your timing of pressing buttons and playing the neutral, your go-to is always to do a low. That's another thing I caught on. Like, because like if you try to play the timing game with me and you're losing, so you're getting launched by my electrics, or I read a sidestep situation and I launch you with the electric, like because you're losing that timing and that read. Like your thing you like to do, you like to go for a low, right? I challenge you to, when you go into your next match, who you play, whoever, try to fight without, I ain't gonna say without using a low, like use the low, but try to play off of timing and try to like get a better grasp on how to play off of timing and movement, right? I think that's gonna be like a big thing that you're gonna have to like get better at, because I noticed like when you don't know exactly what you should be doing, or not, I ain't gonna say not should be doing, but how to approach something, I feel like the first thing and I could be wrong, you can let me know if I'm wrong, for sure. You can let me know if I'm wrong. But it feels like you just say, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go for a low. Right here didn't make sense for you to, right here didn't make sense for you to go for this. That's a slow move, and you went for it, so I dropped it because I suck. And that's another thing like you need to be aware of in matchups. Kazuya can launch at -13 low, so you got to be careful using a low against Kazuya because he can launch at -13. Like Jin can launch a -14 low, so you have to like keep that in mind that he can just keep testing you for doing lows. So, because right now I feel like you're too reliant on the lows and stance pressure, so you need to like learn how to engage with the neutral. I don't know how the fuck I dropped that. Golly, I suck. You gotta work on like your patience a little bit more too. Like be patient in certain situations. I feel like you whiffed out in the opener a bit too much. But other than that, the positive I took away is that you are stepping a lot more. Uh, you're punishing, your punishing is straight. But I ain't never thought your punishing was bad. I just thought, you know, in situations you could have got something bigger, but it's fine. Your electrics is a lot more cleaner. Your electric is definitely a lot more cleaner. You're using your movement more. Your movement is definitely the biggest thing. You're not just sitting there holding a mix, you know. And you consistently step in the correct side, which is left against Kazuya and Reina. So that's a really big thing. A big thing I noted. But yeah. So those are the biggest takeaways from like us playing that. But yeah, like but you got to get better at like some of your offensive options. He said, I could be getting more from my punishes. You right? Yeah, you could definitely get a lot more. I think it was one time I did 112, and you just did your 10 frame. Like, I notice a lot of Gen players do that though. Like, they don't get big things off their punish. They just rather do this 10 frame punish into stance. Which, I mean, that's good, but like I said, like I feel like that makes you a lot more predictable and give opponents a chance to kind of figure you out more. I'm not talking about like the ranks you in now. If you're talking about you want to get good and get like play against high level players, then we're gonna have to cut out like the habits. Like, oh, I'm gonna just run stance here, because like the really good players don't run stance like that. Unless like that stance is amazingly like it's super good. Like Anna stand. Anna stands is like super good, right? So like they gonna run that stand mix with her. But yeah, like I feel like yeah, you could be getting a little bit more off of your punishes. Your timing could get a lot better. I think your timing could improve. I feel like your timing is not straight. I still think like your pressure is pretty kind of lacking a little bit. Like I don't think you play the frames correctly sometimes. And you still got a habit of like doing big moves up close, like when you at this distance from me, like we right here next to each other. You like to do a big move from here. He said, how do I improve my timing? Personally, for me, how I improve my timing is just playing defensive. And I shit you not, playing defensive and watching my opponent, right? Just watching their buttons, watching the, you know, what they throw out. Watching what they like to approach with, like watching, you know, just watching, right? Like not always. You can't think, but I'm gonna press a button first, right? Because trust me, it's easy for you to be like, oh, I want to get my offense started first, right? But if you want to improve timing, it's about patience. It's about observing and knowing, and almost in a way predicting, you know. I feel like so like just watching your opponents, watching what they are like their approach options, watching what kind of buttons they're going to press in what particular scenario, right? And you know, oh, another key thing too, like I noticed like even some like really good players don't say like movement matters too when it comes down to timing, right? So like let me go into practice thing. Let me go in practice. So like movement, you shouldn't be thinking about how you're moving around. You know what I mean? Like that should be like second nature. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be thinking about like those little things of how I'm moving. You should be mostly just focusing on like what your opponent's doing. You shouldn't be thinking too much about like what you're doing and what you're gonna press. You should already have it like queued up in your mind what you're gonna press once you get the opportunity, right? So like it's like little time and stuff. Just because I'm here don't mean I have to do anything, right? I don't have to do nothing at this range, right? If my opponent's always tapping a button, that's the information, right? So maybe your opponent like to tech with a down for one, right? For the most of the time, right? Tech down for one and mix in a low. Okay, cool. cool, right? I'm gonna just read it. I'm reading that. I'm seeing that this is what he likes to do, right? Every once in a while, he'll do a side step 4-4. I'm just using Rain as an example. Side step 4-4 every once in a while to maintain, you know, his turn, right? All right, okay, cool. But it's like a tempo. Like, okay, he's doing this, doing this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool, right? And you're not gonna get it like the first round, right? It takes time to like build up timing. Timing is like, it takes experience. It takes like, it takes experience. It takes, you know, knowledge to kind of know what each character do. I don't have great timing. I just got better timing than a lot of people because a lot of people just play a certain way in this game where I could just stuff somebody's time. But put me in front of somebody who's actually good, like you would see, like, nigga, I get my ass beat. All right, I would get my ass beat, right? But like, it's just knowing what they're gonna do, right? So if I know you're gonna step here, then boom. So it's like reading that, like when they want to press a button, when they gonna do an interaction, right? And then you know, you're a Mishima, so you have an electric, so you have to use the electric to your advantage. Just because they duck your electric don't mean shit. Why? Because electrics recover extremely fast. Right? It recovers extremely. So just because they duck it doesn't mean they're gonna get a launch off of it. You only can launch an electric like basically off of a hard read. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, what you should be doing, what people should be doing is wall rising 4 to check it. So yeah, you gotta go in each match and just watch your opponents, bro. Just watch them, see what they doing, see how they gonna press. You know how they gonna interact with like certain things, right? Even out of like electric, what they do after this situation, right? Oh, they just stand there. Okay, cool. That's information. That's telling me, okay, if I do electric, he ain't doing shit. Okay, say he do electric and he just comes just approach me, right? Okay, now I can check him with another electric, or he might come up and duck. And check with a down 4-1 after that. Like, it's like those things. That's what you're doing. That's how you build up timing. That's how you build up awareness. So just go in the match and just watch your opponent. If you have a friend, just play against your friend and just watch him. Just try to watch and analyze what exactly he's doing and try to like figure it out. You know what I mean? But again, like that's timing is fundamentals. So that's working on like your fundamentals, right? But you can't go in thinking I'm gonna press a button, or you can't go in thinking, oh, I'm going to take my turn. You know what I mean? Like you gotta go in it with the mindset like, hey, I'm gonna figure out this match. I'm gonna figure out, you know, what to do, when I should be pressing a button, you know, when I should be pressing a button. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you gotta go into it. You feel me? I'm trying to see if I can remember a match. That I could kind of show you an example. I think there's Jin here. I think there's Jin here.
The next battle.
I can show you an example. I think now my focus has been lately is my movement. I want to get better at movement. I want to get better at wave dash cancels. So like that's my focus, right? I like to go into quick play. I like to go in quick play with the intention of working on something. I don't like to just go in and just fight. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it when I want to, but I'm trying to strengthen up my fundamentals, right? Because I can figure out a matchup, and I'm gonna always go and watch replays and try to figure out a matchup and just try to collect that knowledge. But I want to try to get better at things that I know, like, okay, I know I need to work on it. So I want to work on movement, right? Movement and punishment will always be a big thing for me, right? So this is information, right? This is information. I get this knockdown here, right? I wave dash. Okay, cool. He did 4-4. He don't like me wave dashing, so he's not a patient player, right? He's not patient. Okay. Right? And that's not even a read. I just I actually reacted to that. I actually reacted to the blow. Right? You see me trying to whip punish? Because I'm thinking he's going to press another button afterwards. Okay, he caught my timing there. Or it's not even really caught my timing. It's mostly a setup. That's a setup. That's not the same thing, right? So at this point, I'm just collecting data while trying to work on my shit, right? I got blown up there, which is fine. But I got a lot of information out of that, man. I think this is legit. Right? Right? You see what I mean? Because I know he's a patient player, I know that I don't have to press right away, right? I'm not doing nothing. Whip punish with a down forward 1 because I knew I was too slow with the electric. I'm playing that spacing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful spacing. Because I know I got a read on his timing. I know he's going to wake up and press a button immediately, right? Whip punish right there. Wave boo, backed up, backed up. Whip punish. Right there. Nice by me, but I dropped the combo real quick. Got the reset. Like my whole objective, I don't care about winning. I just want to get better at what I need to do better. So if this guy beat me, like I personally don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a great example though of like showing the timing. This is me being stubborn about this. Now that's a read. That's a read. And I lost it because I read it. I'll go into heat because my health at midpoint. I try to get like a reset there. It doesn't make sense. Try to armor. He did low. He caught me here. Fine. Missed my punish there. So I noticed he did this, right? He finished the string here because I noticed it's a high. I noticed a high, right? I didn't do it there, but I kept in mind. I think this is the man. I kept in mind. I was like, okay. So I knew I was gonna lose there. I was like, whatever. You know, it's all good. It's a, case in point, focus, right? You see, he's pressing more than me. And just because I'm a side step doesn't mean I'm gonna always do something. Call this timing, what I tell you. What? That's how you do it. You observe and you get that punish there. And he's approaching. All the time again there. Killed him. That's how you play it. And this dude not approaching strategically, so it makes it even more easier for me. I know this low. I know you're gonna do it low, but some lows you have to let go, right? You ain't gonna get every low. You're not. That's unrealistic. But what you want to do is try to read how they're going to use the low, what situation they like to use the low, right? So some lows you got to go, especially when you're at full health. There's no point of trying to catch everything, right? Because my guard defense is pretty straight on him. That was an accident. I didn't even mean to do that. And he wasted it. This is why I said stop wasting your heat early. It's no point. This is not even smart. He wanted the wall splat, but he just wasted his heat for a wall splat. What I told you, We keep that in mind. Okay, he's the type to finish the string, right? Just, like I said, collect the information, right? I could sidestep the situation, but you know what's the point? Because I know the type of player this dude was, and like he's gonna do something stupid and give me an opportunity to launch him, punish, because we store that information in your head, right? Like, oh, okay, this is what he's gonna do. Why do this? Now you might be thinking like, why would you just do 1+2? Because he's an impatient player, right? He's gonna always press on you. He's impatient. So I know he don't know these frames, right? I'm +2 here. Even when we trade, I get that wall splat. So the trade is gonna be in my favor. And now I got more damage. Killed them. Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying, Sean? You see what I'm saying about like timing and movement? And it's like low level shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's low level shit. Now I'm going in it with the mindset of like I'm working on shit. I think it happened on this guy too. I'm going in with the working on, you know, level shit, right? And once you start, your timing helps with your defense, right? Because then you're paying attention more. You're engaging with the game more. He said, I'm trying to get better at with the movement. Yeah, it's about just working on it. Right? Now this dude, I think he thought I was like joking around because I'm moving so much, but that's just me trying to like just get used to like acclimated doing stuff. So we both did electric here. So he checked with a wall rise in 4, which is, you know, different. I've never seen him did that. So I took him note of that, like, okay, he's the type, he's gonna check with that button. Okay. And we traded on electric, which is fine. Just because he's minus here, right? He's -9. Doesn't mean I have to do nothing. Now in normal situations here, what I would do, I would sidestep left and try to get the wall positioning on him, right? But you don't have to do something. So you check with a few lows. Movement. And it's not that I read he was gonna do that. I'll just stay moving. Caught him. He whiffed, but you know, I suck. Caught him again. I don't know how I dropped that. Caught him again, because he don't know how to wave dash cancel. When he wave dashing, he don't know how to block out of wave dash. Plus, he been fucking up on his wave dash, so you know, shit not that funny. Got him. So from the other match, I took away that for one, he's patient. He ain't gonna mash out of every situation, but he don't know how to play the range like well, right? So I just caught him. 4-4-3. That's my little mini setup here. Because, you know, at the wall, you know, a lot of people got panic options, so. Nothing he could do there, just guess wrong. I mean, I guess he could have parried, but, you know, Jin could parry like Heihachi's option. So now, like, my objective is just trying to use my movement aggressively, right? So I've used electric, health sweep for the +8, right? I'm trying to get him to interact more so I can collect more information, right? Even though I'm winning, I still want that information, right? And this is what I mean by learning how to play these like little interactions, right? You try to just do a slow plus frame move and get launched for it. That's not how you play that interaction. Now look at this interaction. This is no stance pressure. This is no stance pressure, right? This is all movement. Plus, right? I check with a down 4-1, right? That's +7. I know that. I do a health sweep, +8. Check with a 4-4, 4-4. You try to do a low, got hit for it. Now I get the big damage. Right? Using that movement to my advantage and using that movement to cause them to do things, right? So this, I think the second set the guy adjusted a little bit, I think he adjusted a little bit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Actually, I think I lost. I'm not sure. I don't remember. He said I'm trying to get better with movement. I mean, yeah, that stuff takes time, bro. Like I'm trying to get through on it. I wish I had my set with a God of Destruction the Devil Gen player, bro. He was whooping my ass, bro. So he said after this one I gotta head out. I bet. But you notice how I'm in his face, but I'm not doing nothing, right? I'm just trying to get like that information. Like, okay, he don't like me being close to him. I missed my punish there. I messed up on the punish. So again, I'm taking notice. He loved doing the lows, you know. I don't know what about. I don't know what it is about certain gen players, boy. That let them damn lows. I don't know. I don't get it. Drop. Caught me in that. Did I press though? Did I just try to sidestep out of it? No, I tried to check him. Oh, because I didn't think he was going to finish it. See that? It's a good jab check on him. That was nice. You know? Because here's... Oh, you in that? I think you stuck in that, didn't you? Is you in that? Well, I'm tripping. What happened? No, I'm here. Oh, okay. So here's the thing about Heihachi. I got to get better at timing, right? Because I don't have good lows, right? I have to poke with my hell sweep. And my hell sweep, I'm risking my life doing hell sweep, right? So I have to get better at... Oh, you said, oh, wait. All right. Now here's that. Oh, it's a slow one. Shit. All right, well, definitely off the game after this. Damn, 3 ads? Man, that's crazy. What? Over here, it's like 20 seconds. Take a shower after this for sure. I'm taking a shower. It's okay, I'm back now. Ads are done. Okay, cool. So what I was saying is the thing about Heihachi, Heihachi don't have great lows, right? So I'm relying on good pressure, right? Good pressure while having good movement, and I'm heavily reliant upon my electrics, right? Because I don't get a lot of knockdown situations. Well, I get a lot of knockdown, but none of my lows really knocked down, right? So I kind of have to set up for my 50-50, right? And try to get my wall pressure. So I'm relying on my timing on my buttons, and I don't have great poking tools. So I have to play that timing correctly, right? Look at these interactions. This should tell you this is a lot of information going on here, right? I checked with that. Even though he whiffed in my face and I missed it, I didn't do something stupid and try to like, oh, I can get a punish. No, I missed it, so I'm gonna let it slide, right? Right. Look how I'm using my movement to bait out options. I'm just not great at whip punishing, but once I get better, I could be able to punish these opportunities I'm getting, right? Got him to do a dumb option, right? I baited him out with a dumb option, which he did his power cut. And mind you, this is what I mean playing these interactions wrong. I haven't done anything. He did that. I walked up, bagged up again. He did full four, right? Only done one thing so far. Okay, I done electric. Didn't do nothing. He did that. Now I got a punish opportunity. I baited out. I made him panic and did something he shouldn't have done. Right? Okay, jab check. I stole my turn back. I didn't do nothing, but you know it's electric. They recover fast. So he did a low because he don't know. He did a low because he don't know how to open me up, right? But we taking note of these lows, right? We know. Good. That's good forward check, right? I tried to do the charge or everything. You check me. I'm not going to do nothing here. Why? I'm going to just tell you my decision. I'm not going to do nothing here. Why? Because look at this position. From this position, Jin can wall slide me anywhere with. He can wall slide me anywhere with his heat smash. So there's no point of me trying to like do anything here. So I'm like, okay, let me just hold it. I'm going to eat this mix and play this next interaction. He did something stupid. Because I played patient, he did something stupid, I give him my chance to get out the corner. I'm not gonna miss this punish. Now I'm out the corner. What I just did here, to furthermore push my way out the corner, I did two electric. Let me get out the corner, okay, cool, we back in neutral. All this timing again. I whipped the electric, we try to punish it with 4-4. No point. You missed it. I whipped, but I played the next interaction. Caught his timing. Because why? How I knew he was gonna do a button is because we just seen it. We just seen it. I whipped the electric, he pressed 4-4. He did it. Not only he missed the whip on it, but he's trying to punish it with a slower move. So I'm like, okay, cool. I whipped down for 1. I'm like, okay, I'm just play the next interaction. Got the electric. I'll try to see if I could bait him to doing that, but he did it, but we punished, right? This is -12. He didn't punish it correctly. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, he did 10 frame punish. That's probably Jin's best option. So he did it good, but he didn't go into stance. This is an excellent jab check by him right here. Good jab check. Nice. Did 2-1. I like that 2-1. That's just a gimmick. That's good mid check. Not gonna do nothing. I won a little poke game. Got the left health lead. No point in me pressing more buttons with him. Again, he tried to do a slow option. I know his approach option. Gotta get by 11. Not going to go in heat. Why? Because there's no point. Look, just because I got him pinned up in the corner doesn't mean I'm going to keep pressing buttons. Why? Because when people are in position like this, that's when they throw out like bullshit, like a hop kick or like when you're trying to go low or like armor to get out of corner. And I know in this situation, armor be the worst thing I can get hit by with Jin. Why armor is the worst thing? Because when Jin do his armor, he switch sides with you. I don't want to be in this position with Jin. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna back my ass up, okay? He didn't fall for it, he didn't get hit. He didn't duck for the mid, right? Okay, cool. Snuff this approach option. We back on the corner. Now I'm in heat. Now I'm in heat. So what that means, I have more effective ways to open him up, right? Open up his offense or his defense, right? I'm in heat. So what that means, I'm immediately going to stance. Now I'm gonna run my stance. Why? Because if I get this grab, I'm in this stance. And I get this. Now I put him in a guess situation. He has to eat this. He in a guess situation. So what he do? He does. Now he's dead. You see what I mean about the interactions? How you collect that data, you put it in your head. And now is the best time to do it, Sean. Now is the best time for you to do it. Why? Because a lot of people are playing really dumb right now, right? So you don't want to try to do it against like a good opponent because, for one, you're gonna get discouraged because those dudes are just far better than you, and they know how to switch up their options in different timings like this. So it's harder to get a grasp on it, on what you should and shouldn't be doing and when you should be doing it, right? In our ranks right now, a lot of people play stupid. A lot of people aren't that good in our ranks. So now is like the perfect time to be working on that. You said a copy that. Yeah, now it's the perfect time because people play really dumb, right? People play really dumb. Well, a lot of things, what they're gonna do, they have a telltale. They let you know what they're gonna do. So then you fix it. He said, I appreciate all this feedback for real. No, you're good, bro. I think you're on the right path. I'm not trying to like discourage you and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, I'm an honest person, so I like to keep it real with people. But I'm also fair, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not to necessarily criticize, it's just to let you know like the process of getting better and like, and just and be more like vulnerable too, like, to let you know like, hey bro, I'm going through the same shit. Like, like I gotta deal with the same thing. Only reason I'm improving and shit like this because my character kind of force me to improve in it. You know what I mean? Like if I was playing like fucking somebody else, like maybe if I was playing like Lydia or some shit, then I wouldn't have to worry about shit like this. You know what I mean? So yeah. Say yes sir, but I'm gonna head out, man. Until next time. All right, till next time around, bro. Take care, man. I'm about to go in, get off, take a shower, and I'm finna I'm taking a nap, bro. I'm tired. I'm mad sleepy. And then I'll probably, I don't know, I might turn the stream back on later. I'm not sure, man. It depends on how I'm feeling. But right now, I'm tired, y'all. I'm sleepy. I can't. Playing the Mishima in my mindset right now is just started. It's just started. But I'm gonna get off, man. Y'all be easy, man. Everybody who couldn't about the stream, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm not.